Emotional safety is something most people say they want. It sounds calm, reassuring, stable. Yet when emotional safety actually appears in our lives, many people feel uneasy instead of relaxed. Sometimes they feel bored, sometimes restless. Sometimes they pull away without fully understanding why. This reaction can feel confusing, and often people blame themselves for it. But psychologically, this response makes a lot of sense. For many people, emotional safety is unfamiliar. If you grew up in environments where emotions were unpredictable, distant, inconsistent, or chaotic, your nervous system adapted to that instability. Over time, unpredictability can begin to feel normal, not because it's healthy, but because it's familiar. The nervous system learns patterns early, and it tends to trust what it recognizes, even if that pattern isn't good for us. So when safety finally appears, it doesn't always register as comfort. It registers as something unknown, and the brain is cautious around the unfamiliar. There's also an important difference between excitement and safety. Excitement activates the nervous system. It creates intensity, urgency, and emotional movement. Safety, on the other hand, is quieter. It doesn't demand attention. It doesn't create emotional spikes. It doesn't keep the nervous system alert. For people who associate connection with intensity, safety can feel strangely empty, even though nothing is actually wrong. The absence of emotional highs can be misread as a lack of connection. Another factor is identity. Many people unconsciously build their sense of self around struggle. They are the one who fixes things, the one who copes, the one who stays strong. When emotional safety arrives, that role quietly disappears. There's no crisis to manage, no tension to regulate, no emotional fires to put out. And without realizing it, some people experience a subtle loss of purpose. Safety doesn't challenge the nervous system, but it can challenge identity. Emotional safety also removes distraction. When life becomes calm, there is more space to notice thoughts, feelings, and unresolved emotions. That silence can feel uncomfortable. Without constant stimulation, people may become more aware of anxiety, self-doubt, or dissatisfaction they've been avoiding. In that sense, safety doesn't create discomfort. It reveals what was already there. This is one reason people sometimes distance themselves when things are going well. Not because they don't want connection, and not because something is wrong, but because their nervous system hasn't learned to trust calm yet. That adjustment takes time. Learning to tolerate emotional safety is a process. It means allowing calm to exist without filling it, allowing stability without questioning it, allowing closeness without scanning for danger. At first, safety can feel unfamiliar, even unsettling. Over time, it becomes grounding. Emotional safety isn't boring. It's simply quieter than chaos. And learning to sit with that quiet is often one of the most meaningful psychological shifts a person can make.